What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on my YouTube channel. Today is going to start the first episode of the new Leeds United career mode to round out FIFA 21. Obviously Leeds had a good season in real life, finished around mid-table. If you can see, that's difficulty. I'm going to only play on world class 4-minute halves. I want it to be a fairly fun and quick career mode, and that's the difficulty I do play on. If it gets too easy, I might bump it up. But if you can see here, this is the team. It's a very good team. It's got a few decent young players. Obviously, Calvin Phillips and Pam Bamford in real life being the standout. We do have Rodrigo, who had a very poor season. I did add Junior Firpo as well, the new player they signed, and made Jack Harrison's loan permanent. If you can see, these are our objectives for the season. Number one is get a 25 game win it. I can't speak. 25 games without a defeat at home, which should be fairly easy to do. Hard to do actually. It's not going to be easy. Sign one crucial defender, which is going to be obviously easy. We will look into bringing someone in. And reduce player wages by 9k. It's going to be, I'll do that hopefully. Finish mid-table and round 16 in the FA Cup. If you can see here, we do actually promote our homegrown player, Patrick Roberts. Not Patrick Roberts, he's a winger for Man City. And we do end up releasing all of the other players we do have. I just want to grow my own players. And if you can see now, we do go in and get a £9.5 million bid accepted for Jonjo Kenny, Everton's third choice right back, I think. He's not at the club currently. He did have a loan to Celtic. I did alter that in the edit plays, but he did actually decline a 40 grand a week wage cut, which I thought was surprising. He obviously is on around 40k, but he turned it down. But if you can see here, we did get our second player. I will apologise because when I was recording the footage, it kind of cut out when I went on the cutscene, but it was for Harry Wilson. I keep saying Patrick, but yeah, Harry Wilson. I think we had about a £12 million bid accepted for the Liverpool camp. Obviously he played last season on loan at Cardiff. I think he did alright there. He's obviously played in the Premier League with Bournemouth before, and prior to that Derby, but he is a very decent player. Obviously kind of fallen off in the last couple of years, but if he comes to Leeds, hopefully he can restore and gain that potential that he has had since a very young age. Obviously he was the youngest Welsh international, I think. He does actually sign here, important role, for about 50k a week. I think that's fair enough. He obviously probably is quite realistic. He is a decent player, obviously, in real life. And yep, we get that deal done. We shake his hand, and he is our first deal of the window. Obviously got a real face, which I love. And then you can see confirmation, an £11.3 million deal to sign him. As you can see, we did get a lot of offers in for our players. Number one, Harrison Robinson, our youth player. I turned that down, not very realistic, him going to Granada. Then Matthias Click. Basically, I was a bit concerned on what to do. I did decide that if they were going to play around 5 to 5.5 mil, I would accept it. And we do then get one from Fiorentina, which I just turned down. It's not really realistic. That deal they did actually accept around 5 mil, but I just decided, he's a bit of a cult hero there at Leeds, and I thought it'd be a bit unrealistic to just throw him away to West Ham. West Ham probably aren't sniffing around for him, so I turned that down, which I was quite content with. And as you can see, we go back in for Jonjo Kenny. They wanted a bit extra money, probably a bit annoyed that transfer talks did break down. He actually just wanted 44 grand a week, which I was a bit concerned why he's walking out before. But Jonjo Kenny, after the original rejection, does sign for Leeds United, and he's going to become our new fullback for next season. We did also get a bid in here for Liam Cooper. I turned it down. I accidentally accepted that Atletico Bilbao one, obviously not realistic at all. And there you can see Lorenz de Bock. I'm not going to keep him at all. I want to sell him, and I do reject a bid for Patrick Bamford and then Junior Firpo. But then we do actually accept a bid there for him and delegate a loan for one of our wingers, Somerville, a young winger. If you can see here, this is our games for the month. I'm only going to play Norwich in this episode, and there is the sliders I'm going to use. So yeah, Norwich obviously promoted this season. I did edit the teams to make them have Rashika. They don't have Buendia anyway, and it's at Carrow Road. Obviously, it should be hopefully a win for us. We should be beating Norwich, the newly promoted team. We're obviously a mid-table to pushing Europa League team. But we start the game off with new boy Harry Wilson testing Tim Krul from range. obviously easy for him. This is our probably best move of the game, as we pick the ball up from the fence. Wilson conducting things in midfield. Harrison, who looked very dangerous early on in this game, burns Max Aarons, who I don't rate in career mode. It might just be me, but then he plays through Patrick Bamford, who scores and gets our first goal of the season. He needs to prove that he's not just a one-season wonder and can actually do it at the Premier League top level of English football. Of course, good goal to go 1-0 up. I will apologise, actually my video corrupted when I was recording, so I had to use the instant replay, but just look at that finish from Jack Harrison. It is absolute filth. I went to finesse it, and that's possibly the goal of the series so far. What a goal that is. Might even be the goal of the series altogether. But as you can see there, Pookie gets away from Liam Cooper very easy with just a little dink, but Blazers are over the crossbar. Do get a chance to go 3-0 up, and it's a shocker. I think he should be putting that in the back of the net. He's got an open goal, dreadful header from Rodrigo. He had a chance later to make up for that mistake, but he missed his chance again. Then Ginlusis, I don't know how to say his name, crosses it in for Click. They're back in the 63rd minute. I think we should defend this better. Cooper should come out, use his head, clear it, but he doesn't, and Vranic can just come in there and score right into an open net. Melier not doing much. There was really no more action until the 89th minute when they got away on a counter, and I just hacked him with Robin Koch. I thought it was very, very sensible to do that. He was straight through on goal. I didn't want to end up burnt and in one-on-one with the keeper, so I just hacked him, took the yellow card. We then got a counter. I think they had a free kick. It was Rafinha, and I don't know what happened there. I cannot tell you. I lightly clipped the finesse button, and he absolutely blazes it over the crossbar. Definitely should be getting that on target. That's going to be it for today's video. So if you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe. I will be hopefully up with episode number 2 in the coming days. So I'll see you guys in the next video.